Hello there everybody, welcome back to another video here on our channel. I don't have Ian in the video because she is away doing some orientation for a job, so just let everybody know about that. And I'm going to be doing a game for Sega Genesis, and this is going to be Clue. If you don't remember Clue, this is a game for Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. 100% sure they did not have a Nintendo version. They might have, but I don't really think they did. Anyway, we'll do the amateur level, 3-player game. I'll be Colonel Mustard. I'm not going to be a computer player. It'll be human. And we'll have Miss Scarlet. I don't know why I like to have her in the game. I just think it makes it a little bit more interesting. And Professor Plum, I guess. Wasn't too sure. Okay, so now I gotta look at my cards. Okay, 3 people there, let's see, okay. Okay. The object of this game is to figure out, like, who did it. Like, who, you know, did it with what weapon, well, who did it first, what room, and what weapon. Okay? Don't take accusation because you'll lose the game if you're wrong. Okay? If you take interrogation, you can try and, do that, if you think you know who made the mistake or you know who committed it and all that stuff. But somebody might pop up and say, wait, I am certain it could have been that person, I have proof or whatever. I just need to look at the cards again. Okay. See if I can get myself into the lounge, and I can. Alright, let's go with Miss Scarlet with the knife. No weapon was in the lounge. Alright, so that was a, that was no good right there. Okay. Now Professor Plum rolls a 6. He's going to go into the study. He's going to say Mrs. White with the revolver. I have Mrs. White for one of my cards. The lead pipe was in the study. Alright, so there's your first clue. Well, the first one was that there was no weapon in the lounge. Miss Scarlet is going to take the secret. Nope, she's going to take a suggestion. Okay, that's just one of those things that, like, pops up if you want to try that. I'm going to say Professor Plum with the knife. Well, I said, this isn't even the lounge. That's the library, and that's where Professor Plum is. Alright, there's another clue. Alright, and it's my turn. I'm going to go to the conservatory. I'm going to take the passage there, and I'm going to say Mr. Green with the revolver. Oh, I think I had that. Okay, I messed up. Well, there he is. He's in the kitchen. The kitchen. Something my mother's ex-boyfriend used to say a lot of times. Anyway, now Professor Plum is going to take a suggestion. Okay. He's going to say Mrs. Peacock, which is a card I have with the candlestick. Again, I have 2 of those, I think. And nobody was in the lounge, so we got to get out of there. I mean, there was no weapon in there, and there was nobody in there. Miss Scarlet will roll and gets a 3. Trey. I'll roll. I got a 4. I'll go to the ballroom. I'll say Miss Scarlet with the wrench. No weapon was in the ballroom. Alright. Well, we have Mr. Green in the kitchen, and we have Professor Plum in the library. That's 2 of them, and we have the pipe in the study. That's all that I pretty much know. She's going to take a suggestion. Alright. Going to say me, or Professor Plum with the lead pipe in the ballroom. That's wrong. Miss Scarlet there, she's in the ballroom. They said that no weapon was in the ballroom, though. That's something I don't really understand, but I didn't really play this game a lot of times, Clue. I mean, I didn't really, play it a lot, like I said. Let's try, Well, I don't really want to say myself, though. I mean, I really don't want to, but I'll say Mrs. Peacock, even though I got that card with the knife in the billiard room. The candlestick was in the billiard room. Okay. But nobody was in the billiard room. We don't have that. Now Professor Plum going to roll. Probably going to go to the dining room. 100% sure he's going to do that. He's going to say Mrs. White with the revolver. And there's Colonel Mustard. He was in the dining room. Professor Plum was in the library, and Miss Scarlet in the ballroom. Now she's going to take a roll. Okay. Got a 3. Okay. I'll roll. I'll just have to. A 6. Okay. Let's go up to here. Let's go with Professor Plum with the rope. Well, Professor Plum was in the library. We know that. Nobody had the rope. Okay. Alright, that was a waste. Sometimes this game may take a while, too. He's going to take a suggestion and say Mrs. Peacock with the wrench. Okay? Now, again, we had Colonel Mustard, or I keep saying that. Professor Plum. The knife is in the library. Alright, but it's not my turn, though. It's Miss Scarlet's turn. I think she's going to take an interrogation. Yep. This could be the game, but we'll see. You're going to say Professor Plum with the knife in the library. Because he was in the library, and the knife was in there, too. But let's see. Tomes of knowledge span the walls of the library. Professor Plum pretended to study his notes. He suddenly grabbed the knife. Wait, I am certain it could not have been Professor Plum. I have proof. That's right, because I believe I have that card. Yep, because I have Professor Plum. That's right. Alright, so let's try again. A deuce. Your man is working hard. He's worth a deuce. Deuce for him, so we're in doubles right now. And a 6. She's going to go to the dining room and say Mrs. White with the revolver. Alright. Mr. Green had the revolver. Okay, but I can't remember which room he was in, though. I think it was, he was in one of the rooms. It wasn't, crap. It wasn't, I don't think it was the study, or was it? I'm going to take an interrogation, but I know this is going to be wrong. Mr. Green with the revolver in the study, and I think that's wrong. The fireplace crackled and the lights danced on the walls of the study. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He reached for the revolver. Wait, I am certain it could not have been the study. I have proof. See, I knew that was going to be a mistake. Did you say steak? No, mistake. And Professor Plum's going to take the interrogation and going to say, Mr. Green with the revolver, but I think I said the wrong room. The kitchen. Oh, my God. The kitchen had been cleaned up. Everything had been put away. Well, almost everything. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He reached for the revolver. That's an interesting possible scenario. If I would have said the kitchen, I probably would have gotten it. But I don't write down like any of the notes or anything like that. I don't write it. I feel like it's cheating a little bit, but I didn't really want to do that. I tried to remember it. So, yep. Yada, yada, yada. Already read all that stuff. That's the saying for Metro. He was tired of being messed with, and he did that. Hey, what's this? I got friends in high places, buddy. This is a simple method of deduction. Even a child could have found the solution. And Professor Plum wins, and that's game over. That's how the game is. There you are. Alright, so that is going to do it for Clue for the Sega Genesis. Hope everybody enjoyed that. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, please. Not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care. Thank you again for watching.